Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing all of my Amazon must-haves or top favorite buys that I've accumulated. I buy so many random things off of Amazon. I just wanted to share some of my favorite products that I've tried, and these are things that I've either had for a long time, I've gone and repurchased, or things that I think that you guys would like as well. And I've had to narrow this down a lot. I have so much more that I could share, but I will save it for another video. I'm gonna start with the beauty and fashion items first, and I will link everything that I mentioned in the description down below. The first thing I have are these guys right here. These are silicone adhesive bra pads, and these are made specifically for swimsuits. So if you've ever had like a swim top that had no lining, this is made to go on the inside of your swimsuit to give you some extra padding. It even gives you a little bit of a push-up, and you just peel off this plastic, and there is this super sticky silicone stuff on here, and it sticks on really, really well. You can kind of adjust it if you need to, but once it's on there, it stays on there. You can get it wet and wash it and still stays on perfectly. It's super, super sticky. And I got the nude to match the swimsuit, so you can't see it, but you can see that it gives you a little bit of extra lining. This swimsuit didn't come with any lining or padding at all, but I just needed something there. So I just stuck the bra pad on and it stays on perfectly. I have no issues wearing this swimsuit with the pads on, but these are amazing and they're around $10 and they help so much. And then along those same lines, I have the self-adhesive silicone bra, which I'm sure you guys have seen this before. I feel like these are so much cheaper on Amazon than compared to in-store because I've seen them go for like 40 bucks, but these are around $10. There are a lot of different sellers for these, but I'm very picky about the ones that I like, and I've ordered this maybe 3 different times already. And I like this brand specifically because they have 2 options for thickness. They have a normal thickness and a double thickness. This one is the double one. I have tried the normal one, which is just way too thin. You can definitely see through the silicone bra, but I really like how sticky these are. I've had this one for a while and it's still super, super sticky, and I've reused it many times. It feels comfortable when it's on. I don't ever worry about this slipping off or anything at all. It also comes with a little carrying case, which keeps the bra nice and clean. That way it just helps it last a little longer so the sticky side doesn't get all gross, but you can wipe these down with a damp washcloth to keep them nice and sticky. Next, I have a self-tanning product. This is from Bondi Sands. It's a self-tanning foam. I used to be a Saint-Tropez lover. It was the only self-tanner that I ever used. I thought it was the best, but I came across this on Amazon and I was reading the reviews, and I basically buy all of the products based on reviews on Amazon, but everyone was saying how this was a great dupe for Saint-Tropez, so it's half the price point. This is like 20 something dollars. Saint-Tropez is like $47. So I gave it a try and I am loving this stuff. I feel like it gives you a really nice looking tan. I think what makes this kind of similar to the Saint-Tropez is the green tone that it has to it. Don't get freaked out by that. I know that sounds weird, but it does have like an olivey green tone to your tan, whereas a lot of other tans that have kind of like a reddish orange looks very fake. I got it in the dark shade and I just apply it with a mitt. I definitely take my time to exfoliate and prep my skin for self-tanning products like this, because otherwise it just goes on way too patchy. I feel like this works really, really well, especially for the price point. So far, this has replaced my Saint-Tropez and it has saved my wallet. The next thing I have is this eye compress, and this is actually looking a little raggedy because I've had it for so long and I do use it so often. But this is an eye mask and it's filled with tons of little beads inside. And what you can do is you pop it into the microwave to heat it up, and it comes out really nice and warm, and it stays warm. It has a stretchy Velcro band so that you can tighten it around your head so that you don't have to hold it up with your hands. But I just love this thing, and I have really dry, itchy, sensitive eyes, so I put this on when my eyes are really bothering me. I also recently discovered that I have some kind of allergy to an ingredient in my lash glue. It took me a while to figure out it was lash glue, but every time I used it, my eyelids would get really, really itchy and red and puffy. So I would just use this heated eye compress, and it really, really helped to soothe my eyes. And you can also put this in the refrigerator to make it nice and cool, so it helps to depuff your eyes. Anytime your eyes are feeling strained, this really helps. Okay, this next thing has been my latest obsession. I don't know why I haven't heard about this sooner, but I think you guys are going to love it if you don't know about this already. This is a nano facial mister. It is so cool. If you guys have ever been to an outdoor event or concert or something in the summer, there's usually these huge tents that have like a mist coming down and it just like cools you off and it feels really nice. This is basically a tiny handheld version of that, and it's made to hydrate and moisturize your skin. Anytime I have to travel, it really takes a toll on my skin just being on the plane because it's very dry, and I always notice my skin acting up afterwards. Or even if I go to a different climate that's a little bit more dry, my skin just reacts immediately because I do have really sensitive skin and I can feel it right away. This is amazing for it because you can just take it with you. I just fill this up with a little bit of bottled water. You want to make sure you just use water with this, and a good water, because what it does is it actually breaks it down into tiny little atoms and it makes a super fine mist, and it just feels so good. It doesn't drench your skin whatsoever. It's actually so fine and light that it just rehydrates the surface of your skin. And I could just like sit here all day just misting my face because it feels so nice. I really like this one because it's very simple and straightforward. It's literally one button and it's easy to use. The top of it does have a little LED light that changes color as you use it. And this also happens to be a power bank if you need to charge or anything, just in case of an emergency. So you have a USB port, and it also comes with a little micro USB cord so that you can recharge it for use. This one was around $15 and it does exactly what I needed to do. There are some other ones that are like $30 and up with all kinds of bells and whistles. Okay guys, moving along. The next item I have is something I've had for a while now, and I've talked about it in older videos, and it's my little light up makeup mirror, and I'm trying to show you guys without blinding you. But it unfolds like this. It actually gets really big, and then there is a touch sensor that turns on the light on the mirror, and it gets really bright. You can dim it, but I love how wide this mirror is and how bright it actually gets. I can really see everything when I'm sitting in front of the mirror and doing my makeup, and I like to get really nice and close. So I love this thing. I feel like it's a must-have. It's looking very dingy because again, I use it all the time. I probably use it every single day that I do my makeup. It does run on batteries if you want it to, but I took them out because I usually have this plugged in at my vanity. But it's so helpful to have this, especially with the light, because if you're ever anywhere where the lighting is a little bit too dim or unnatural, the light on this mirror is actually really good. You guys already know nothing is worse when you do your makeup and you think it looks good and you walk outside and it looks so different because of the lighting. The next few items I have are kind of health related, but I actually order my melatonin from Amazon, and this is actually my third repurchase of this brand specifically, which is the Vita Fusion Melatonin in extra strength 5 milligrams. Just a dietary supplement to help you sleep and get tired. I have a really hard time falling asleep at night. I just have a lot of things that are on my mind, and I feel like it takes a lot for me to get tired and fall asleep and stay asleep. And I think for me it's a genetic thing. My mom is the exact same. She's a night owl, and especially if I'm traveling or anything, or if I have any big events coming on, I just feel like the stress kind of keeps me up at night and I have a harder time falling asleep. So this really does help me get tired at night, and I like this brand in specific because I like the way it tastes, and I feel like the extra strength is what I need. I've tried the other ones that are normal strength. They just don't do anything for me. You can actually get this at Target, but it's a little bit cheaper on Amazon, so I just prefer ordering it. And then this is another dietary supplement. It's called Harmony, and I won't get too much into it. For those of you who have ever suffered a UTI before, you know what a literal pain they are, but it does happen. It's very common. This is actually a natural supplement that helps you cleanse and balance your urinary tract. It helps keep your cookies fresh. Some people really do suffer from constant UTIs, and I cannot imagine the pain. So this just kind of keeps you in line if you ever feel like something is going on. If you've had one, you know how it feels when one might be coming. So this is what you can take to kind of keep you in the clear. Is a little bit on the pricey side on Amazon. It's like $30 something. But again, if you are someone who suffers from UTIs constantly, or you just want to prevent them as much as you can, this is a great product to try. It's honestly one of the best and highest rated products for this specific use. Okay, I just have a couple of techie things to mention. First is this Amazon brand nylon braided cable. I have these literally all over my apartment. It's one of the most long-lasting and most durable cords that we have. They come in different colors and lengths, but I like them super long because it's just so hard to reach and get to when they're shorter. So I have a pink one here that actually matches my phone for no reason at all. I've gone through so many other cords that I will never go back to any other cord besides these, because these actually are very well made and they're around $13. I actually have a ton of different equipment that I use for filming as well as for my store, but I'm gonna save it for another video just because there's just way too much to go through. But if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments down below and I will make a separate video. But I do want to mention this because I recently got it. It's actually my tripod, so I'm gonna have to insert a clip because I'm using it right now to film. But this one that I got was $40 and it's actually really amazing quality. It's from the brand, I think UB Size. It's a 60-inch camera tripod, but what I like about it is it's actually a lot more lightweight than my other one. So it's nice and tall, but it's actually really lightweight and compact when you fold it down. And it's actually a monopod combo, so you can take the legs apart and just use it as a monopod. It comes with a carrying case as well as a little iPhone mount, so you can use it as a selfie stick if you wanted to, or just use it as a tripod for your iPhone if you're doing any filming or pictures on your phone. And what's really cool is it also comes with a little shutter remote for your phone. If you're using your phone to take pictures, you can just control it with the remote. So I feel like all of that for $40 is a great value, and the tripod is actually really well made. Okay, now on to the pet care stuff. So first I have this Out Stain and Odor Remover. This is literally a must-have if you own a pet, and specifically this blue one because I have tried so many other things that just do not work as well, and there is a pink version from Out as well, and it just doesn't work the same as this. So get the blue one if you have pet messes, if your dog still has accidents, or my dogs have like thrown up on the carpet and stuff. This really helps to remove the odor and stains, and very quickly too. It works on carpet, upholstery, and bedding, and this one is safe to use around pets and children. I am very cautious about like hazardous cleaning products around the dogs, so I try not to have anything like that in my apartment. So this does work really well. And speaking of pet messes, these are washable, reusable doggy diapers. These are the male like belly bands. They just wrap around their parts, and they are elastic. They're very stretchy, so you just kind of fit it to them. There is like padding in here, so if he does have an accident, it catches all of that. Batman, my little Yorkie, tends to mark when he's in new places or if he's in a mood. So I have to put these on him to make sure he doesn't mark all over the place. But you can just toss these in the wash, and they come in different sizes and colors, and these are $10 for 3, whereas at like a pet store, I think I've paid like between $30 to $40 for 2 of them, and they're the exact same thing. So they're way cheaper on Amazon. I have a ton of these. Last but not least, I have this pet shampoo from Veterinary Formula. It's the Ultra Oatmeal Moisturizing Shampoo and the conditioner. I don't know why it's so hard to find pet shampoo products that actually smell good, but this is my favorite smelling pet shampoo. It smells like grapefruit. It's very fruity and fresh, and it's the kind that kind of lingers on them for a few days, so they stay smelling really good. But this is only carried in a specific store here, and it's kind of out of the way for me, but I found it on Amazon. Again, it's another higher rated product, and I really like this, and it's also very gentle. It doesn't hurt their eyes or anything. And then the conditioner actually keeps their hair feeling super soft. I love this stuff. We've used it for years and years. It's our go-to. We have tried some of the natural like super bougie pet shampoos, and they do not smell good and they're really expensive, so this has been my go-to. Those are all of my top Amazon purchases or must-haves. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am obsessed with these videos right now, so if you guys have any suggestions for me that you guys are loving, please let me know in the comments. I am going to look them up right away. And if you'd like to keep up with me on my social media, my links are down below for my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!